Hello everyone, welcome to today's PTEasYOU. PTEasYOU makes PTE easy. I'm you. As before, we'll first have a quick review of contents from last lesson, and we'll then study 7 new sentences today. Ready? Let's get started. Review. Number 1. Booming. Resist. Number 2. Suspect. Number 3. Scope. Number 4. Notion. Essential. Enroll in. Number 5. Boost. Number 6. Immersion. Gravitate to. Number 7. Semi. Replicate. And entice. Alright, so much for the review. So continuing on lesson 8, where we discussed the topic of education, university. In lesson 9 today, we are going to focus more on schooling. Number 1, Zoom is a lousy substitute for classrooms. Poor children who are less likely to have good Wi-Fi and educated parents fall further behind their better off peers. Here we have a few phrases. The first one, lousy, means very bad. It's informal and usually used verbally, 指很糟糕的，比较口语化的。Substitute for means to perform the same job as another thing. 什么什么的替代。Fall behind means to not make as much progress as someone else. 落后于什么。那这句话是说 Zoom or distance learning in general 是不能很好的取代课堂。比较穷困的学生呢，他们不太可能有好的 internet connection, right? And also their parents may not be educated enough to help them. As a result, compared to the better of peers, 和条件好一点的同龄人相比，他们可能就要落后了。Number 2, children out of school are more likely to suffer abuse, malnutrition, and poor mental health. Here we have abuse, means cruel violence or unfair treatment of someone. 还有虐待 we have sexual abuse, 性虐待。Malnutrition means physical weakness and bad health caused by having too little food. 营养不良。And now, mal can be used as a prefix, 作为一个前缀 refers to something done badly or wrongly. We also have an example here. Malfunction means it's not functioning correctly. 不正常运转。这句话是说孩子一旦离开学校，那他们可能更有可能去遭受这种虐待或者营养不良，或者是在 mental health 在心理健康方面受到影响。Number 3, education is the surest path out of poverty. Depriving children out of it will doom them to poorer, shorter, less fulfilling lives. Here we have deprive of, means to take something necessary away from someone. 剥夺。Doom means to make someone something certain to experience something unpleasant or something bad is certain to happen. 什么东西不好的一个结果注定要发生。And fulfilling means making someone happy and satisfied. 这句话是说 education 教育是摆脱贫穷最毫无疑问的一个途径。Depriving children of it 让孩子剥夺孩子受教育的这样的一种机会，可能会导致他们financially they will be poorer and even shorter lives. So they might, as a result of poor health, so their life expectancy might be negatively impacted. 就他们的这种寿命可能也会受到影响，以及整个生活的质量。The quality of life will also suffer. Number 4, For those from poor families, a good score is often their only chance to escape life toiling on farms or in factories. As a result, a Chinese education has long involved little more than rote learning, aimed purely at the Gaokao. Here we have toil, refers to hard work, especially the work that makes you feel physically tired, 体力劳作. And rote learning means learning something in order to be able to repeat from memory, rather than understand it. 就是说死记硬背. I would recommend you to memorize this phrase, rote learning. 希望大家能记住这个词汇，记住死记硬背啊。当然不是让大家去死记硬背。那这句话是说，来自贫困家庭的这些孩子 ，a good score usually is their only chance, their only opportunity. 他们唯一能摆脱这样一种重体力劳作这种命运的机会。因此呢，中国式的教育has involved little more than. Little more than here is a fancy way of emphasizing, similar to just or only. 你可以理解为只是涉及死记硬背 ，aimed purely at， 仅仅是为了应对高考。高考 sometimes can even be used as a term, but to be safe in your exam, if you ever have to write something, then yeah, you can replace it with college entrance exam. Number 5, education for quality refers to a well-rounded education that attaches importance to building character as much as knowledge. Here we have well-rounded, means involving or having experience in a wide variety of ideas or activities, 全方位的、多方面的。Attached to plus a noun, it means to attach a particular quality to something, then it's considered to have that quality. 经常我们会看到 attach importance to, often used as such, 说什么是很重要的。后面呢是加一个名词 which I want to emphasize here. That's why it says attach importance to building character, building instead of build, because you have to use a noun here. And character is a particular combination of things that makes the person or place different. 品格性格 building character 培养什么样的一种品格。那这个 education for quality then can be understand it as 素质教育就说我们要追求素质教育是什么样的呢？是一个全方位的这种教育也注重培养品格同时也注重让孩子们获取知识。Number 6, China is reluctant to overhaul a test that remains remarkably meritocratic. We have here overhaul, means to completely change a system so that it works more effectively. 做一个大的修改，甚至说是推翻。Meritocratic 是 then it's a system in which people's success or power is related to their abilities. 就是基于才干，基于能力的。Be reluctant to here, you can understand it as be unwilling to, 不愿意。中国不愿意去推翻这样的一种考试制度。这样的一种考试制度毕竟还是基于考察学生的能力水平的。So it's similar to 科举 in the Chinese history, which is interestingly also mentioned in this article. Yeah, and I do agree. It's 两者是有一点这个相似的。Number 7, nonetheless, a handful of blind students managed to achieve Gaokao scores that entitle them to apply for elite colleges, a feat that reflects luck, talent, but also years of toil. Nonetheless means despite what has been said or done, so similar to nevertheless or despite. And a handful of means a small number of people or things， 就是说一只手能这个抓过来的很少。Entitle means to give someone the right to do or have something. And feat is an act that shows skill, strength or bravery. 一项这里可以理解为一项了不起的业绩一项了不起的成就。And also, I want to take this opportunity to raise our awareness to this special group of people. 我们要意识到，我们身边可能还有这样的这种残障人士，像有一些学生可能是失明的，但是呢，他们也用自己的这种勤奋hard work, much harder work than most of us, years of toil, which has just been mentioned a few minutes ago. 这种勤奋努力使得他们能够 apply for elite colleges. Elite 是指精英我们几堂课前we've learned this word. Elite colleges 一流的这种 university. 这是一项了不起的业绩。All right, that pretty much concludes today's lesson. PTEasYOU makes your PTE easy. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. For next class, we will be discussing the topic of environment. So please stay tuned. 谢谢大家，下期我们会讨论环保话题。All right, bye for now.